Look at the water. Oh my god. That blue building over there, I think, is near enough whereabouts we need to be. Yeah, not a bad spot at all, man. Jeez. First time we've had to walk along a little beach to get to our, I think you can just see it, Beach House, Cambodia. And that's the boat we've just got off.
Proper beachy vibes, isn't it? With like the
yeah, proper like
hotel beaches.
yeah.
So nice.
So this is us. Looks like a bit of a vibe right here. Our little balcony. That chair looks extremely comfortable. There were some nice smells walking down with the greenness, if you know what I mean. This is our room. Proper chilling. Mosquito nest, big winner. Mosquito batter, even big of a winner. Is the bed comfortable? Ooh, try and get Izzy's reaction on the bed. We got aircon and we got a pretty sweet shot. A leak. A leak.
A leak.
What do you mean? Who's a leak?
Was it a leak? Coming from the ward.
Ah.
That's what was written here.
Yeah, pretty cute, if you ask me. Yeah, we paid a decent price.
It was like, how much, 60?
Let's get Izzy's bed reaction.
A bit hard. A bit firm.
Yeah.
It's fine. We've slept in a lot of firm beds in Vietnam, so.
And we get 3 paddle boards,
They're just there.
3 water, yeah, the paddle boards are just there. 3 snorkel masks. All of it, there's dogs cutting about in the ocean. They've all got nice collars on, so we know they're friendly. Winner! Let's get to chilling, baby. And you walk just down here. Just down this other little step. And there's the money shot. Oh, I'm going in.
And this is the sea. Surrounds us, ladies and gentlemen.
This is the sea.
Wow, it's pretty beautiful. It's very similar to Koh Rong vibes. Like the part that we're at is very quiet, very chill. Beach huts. Everyone's kind of just like living it up on the beach, chilling. It's nice. We've got Matthew.
We're on a paddleboard.
He tried to stand up, and to be fair, he didn't fall out. Like he didn't fall off. He said he's not used to doing it on the sea. He's used to do it on a lake up tomorrow.
And the board's not fully pumped up. So that
board's not
plays
fully
a factor.
pumped up. With my puff pre-seed, if you ask me, mate. Careful.
Whoa.
Right by the rocks as well.
Yeah, I'm coming up the rock. Whoa, this is the life. This is the life I'm living. Island life. I'm letting Izzy just go out with the tide. I think it's taking it quick. So I got out past that pier and I was like, fucking no, I'm gonna have to go back. Yeah, baby.
We've made a little friend. He's so cute. Hello. Here's his baby. How old do you reckon it feels? Is it a girl or a boy?
Little fella.
I wonder how old he is.
So we've left, we just chilling there, and these are the little bars. Diving Koh Rong. This is a cool little spot. I'm a fan of this spot. It's budding blooms and that. I'm gonna check out what's over here. This black dog's been eyeing up this blondie dog for a little while now. I think he's about to go down. Ooh. Oh no. It looks like there was somewhere the locals live, but it doesn't look like anyone's chilling there. I think they are up there. It was a bit disappointing. I was expecting like a little cove, a little hidden beach, but maybe you could do some good not rock pooling. It's beach scavenging. Is that it? Is that what I'm looking for? Not bad at all.
That's good. I bet you're looking forward to seeing Anna and everyone as well, aren't you?
Shower out. I've had a shower. I'm chilling out. There's no ATMs or cash machines, as we call them, on this island. So we've got out $300. Stupidly, I paid in cash for this hotel, where you can pay card. So I'm gonna have to go back up to them trying to move this chair so I can swing around. I'm gonna have to go back up to him and just say, look, are we alright to have the cash back and I'll pay on card because we need to save our money, and it's the same ordeal with the other place. So we need to save our money. Izzy's just on FaceTime to Big Nick. Shout out to Big Nick. He just had an operation on his hip. He's got a new hip. The dodgy hip is no more. He's got the titanium, bad boy. Be setting off all the beepers in the airport now though. Someone keeps playing the ukulele as well. Someone used to have an intro on YouTube of a ukulele. I can't remember who it was. If you can remember, put it in the comments because that would be like a bit of nostalgia. But they just started playing. I was like, thought I was watching a YouTube video. I can't remember who it was. Got some incense burning. I just sat there, uploaded the vlog. I hope you've enjoyed that one. There's 24 hours in Battambang. We're gonna go for some grub. We've got the mozzie spray. We've got the hand sanitizer. So all we need now is a couple beers and some good scrandly dooski. He's going for the little stool. Yeah, we'll let him lie. So that's the map. That's as far as this little place goes, little town goes, being Baby. And we're just here. So we're going to check out this restaurant, and then I'm not, like, it's hard to determine what the logos are, but I'm sure we'll find out. This is the views, this is the vibes. The food, that Bong Foods place smells incredible. That's the same smell, whether it's just a different, whatever it is, we're not sure. Scuba Nation Diving Centre.
Smells like really garlicky.
Yeah, it just smells of garlic bread, which you can't beat, can you? Hello, ducky. You don't want any, but this little puppy does. Hello. Hello. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, you're super tiny. You coming with us? And this is the main shop on the island, as you can probably tell by the hustle and bustle and the vibes. Lots of kids knocking about. Lots of bikes. Lots of dogs. Wanna have a little look up here? I'm saying Bongs looks like the best spot for me. We're at Bong. I'm not sure, it said details on the menu. We're at Bong. They do like, it's just, I'm after some Cambodian type beer. I want like a curry and a couple of spring rolls. But here they do it's like Mexican scram and like pasta, Italian foods. Yeah. So we've ordered a few cocky teas and then I'm going back to the room to get Uno. Because we haven't played Uno. Every time we go out we're like, oh shit, we need to bring Uno with us. Because we see other people playing cards and shit, but at that point we haven't brought it. Bit of a scrap on the beach. Bit of a scrap on the beach. Bless. And yeah, this is our spot. It's a bit of a vibe, can't lie. Uno is acquired. Past the beefy dogs. It's mum and baby. And hopefully our cocky teaser have arrived. My burrito bowl, we've got a little pasta. We've got some waters. We tried to play Uno, but as soon as we got the packs out, the food came. Yeah, definitely. So we didn't even play some Uno, but I think we're going to go back to our spot, post up with a beer. This is the view. What a view it is. It's a big build up coming right now. Just been chilling here for a while. I've just been on FaceTime to O'Nizzle, catching up on the goss. I saw live, O'Neill live dropping Riz on some girls on FaceTime. So that was the first day. The bit you're going to see next is the second day where we did next to London, so don't expect too much. It's like 4 clips, 5 clips, which aren't even in, they're not even good content. So 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 we've made our way to a little beach. This is called Long Beach.
I think so. Not too sure. We'll confirm in a bit.
And it's got screaming sand, as it would demonstrate. You can hear that. Uh-oh. We're just walking back. Phone's in the waterproof case still because it's, I imagine, about to piss it down. But it's very cute. It's very exposed to nature. Like you hear a flying thing around your head and you're like, right, it could kill me. Realistically, it could kill me. So you start hanging out. But the wildlife is immense. And big shout out to the wildlife. There's a bird around us. It's like a kingfisher. It's like their style of a kingfisher. They'll wait in a bucket like a tree and then dive down, catch it. And it's got like the similar blue streak down the back of the bird. It's beautiful. Just comes to get some lunch. Got a hammock fish curry.
It's one of my fave dishes in Cambodia, I reckon.
But they didn't ask us if we wanted drinks. And I asked for a spring roll and she didn't really know what that was.
She went, I don't know.
This is a cool thing you see, but like almost like rotavators that use as trailers.
There are a lot of bags of
Oh, this is incredible. It tastes from home. Good morning, people of YouTube, fans and family. I'm going to film as much as I can today. We were meant to go on a boat trip, but I don't know if the weather's suitable. Well, it wasn't this morning, and Izzy's in a bit of pain this morning, so we need to lock the door. So yeah, we might go out on the paddle boards, but this is the setting. I was up this morning at 8 o'clock in the water, having a swim around. Look at this. And the thing that's even better is the view through my sunglasses. Look at that. Right, we're going to go to a nice little spot up here called what's it called? Sea pony something or other. So yeah, these are the streets. You have little kids putting about. Yo, that's electric. That's bad. Sea Pony Cafe. It's all looking very good to me. And this is the vibe. This is the setting. So Izzy's opted for the smoothie bowl, which is a tropical smoothie bowl. Oh, the bagels look fire. Oh well. I've gone for the veggie breakfast and an iced coffee, and that is my masterpiece. That looks good. That's going to fill me up. This is Izzy's. Izzy's just skedaddle. Looks good though. Let's get into it.
Okay, very sour. I don't think any of the fruit was ripe. So it was like, you know, you have a really sour cube and you're like, it's like that the whole time.
Yeah.
It was refreshing though.
Mine was lovely. It was salty. Part of it was sweet, the nice bread. And then, yeah, it was fresh. So always a winner. Little view from the side alleys. This place is honestly immense. You could literally walk around it in 3 minutes. Look at that.
Oh yeah,
There's quite a lot of derelict buildings. When we walked yesterday onto to that beach, we actually went through like a little, almost like a lost village. It was all abandoned. We've got a little boat trip on the go. This is just into town, and then we've got 4.5 hours. Call it about 4 hours. No, about 3 hours.
3.5.
Just to explore, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Just been chilling, reading my book. There's some mangoes that have fallen off this tree in the night. Picked some up, and I'm going to try one. Let's give it a go. That's incredible. That's so much nicer than, that's probably the nicest mango I've ever had. Immaculate. So a nice little snack. We've just had an accident. Well, I've just had an accident. I've just broken the chair. I didn't break it, I was just sat in it. It was one of those chairs. And I was sat on it, not swinging, and it broke. I fell flat on my ass. But it was only held in by that little nut. So I'd say it's dodgy woodwork. It's almost like a little private boat we've got going on here. Look at how clean the water is. So this boat's giving us a tug so we can point, because obviously if we go forward it's quite shallow. So he's trying to spin us round and then we can take on the waters. There's too much here though. I was expecting it to be like bustling, but if anything it looks quieter. Got some water from this little restaurant resort place. Bit of an awkward, not awkward reception, but it's just like Real is so confusing because it was like $3 for a big bottle of water, which is quite expensive, mine. And then I only had $2 or a $10. I gave him the 10 and he was like, nah, what Real have you got? So I kind of just like pulled some out. I don't know, I think like 1,000 reals, like 23p or something, so it's not even like a solid number. Like if it was a 50p you could figure it out, but it's just quite an awkward one. But he gave us a little discount on it in the end because I was just there messing about with money. So we're trekking about along this incredibly white beach. They dropped us at that port up there, but the mixer's down here. It's nearly like a mile walk.
It all seems pretty spread out, to be fair.
Yeah, but there's bigger problems to have. Do you know what I mean? What a shame we've got to walk down this lovely white beach with crystal clear waters for a mile.
I'm going to Greece.
This is the views. Because obviously our bit is on the other side of that big mountainy hill. But like, there's resorts where no one's here. Like, there's a person there, but it's very, very chilled out island. We've found a little spot for lunch. I'm gonna go for the tofu tacos. He's gonna have a tuna sandwich. Something light, a bit of a light bite. That's better. That's a better view, isn't it? Got some water, fresh coconut, a beer, and they didn't have a tuna sandwich for his.
Never have what I want ever.
So she's gone for like a fillet of fish type burger.
Yesterday I was like, fish omelette, we don't have it. It's always what I fancy, they don't have.
Looking good, smelling good.
Let's look for mine. Come on.
Smashed it with spot plates. I finished Izzy's off, obviously.
Only the chips, I ate all the burger.
So doing it as the healthy option. It was quite oily, but it's fine. I'm looking a bit brown, me. If you saw my traps, you think I'm a hench on it, then you see that. My top half's sick. Well, my top
Because the two kept backpacks you've been carrying.
water isn't too bad. What I've noticed about like Southeast Asia, I think it might be a bit of a weird thing to notice, but their ears are really good. That sounds odd, but their hearing's good. they're like, I don't know whether mine's just really bad, it probably is just really bad, but when they're like whispering, they could be whispering like ages away, and they're like, they know what's going on, they're talking to them, having a good conversation. I'm just like, how can you hear that? I'm literally stood next to the guy and I can't hear him. It's probably my ears are just bad. But still. We're gonna head back up towards the pier a mile away, and we're gonna post up in the sun, or I'll be probably in the shade. Go for a swim, Liam, I'm in. Hello. We met Jenny as well. There's a famous dog, thanks to TikTok and social media platforms. Yeah, big golden retriever, but in the videos she looked quite young, but when I saw her then she was looking quite old. We gave her a bit of fuss. She just went around the table, stopping at every table, having a bum scratch and dipped.
Chilling. She was chilling underneath the seat for someone by the past the bar. I saw her walk.
Cutting through the water. We need to get to our boat. Probably wondered why am I in the water? I went for a little wee, but we do need to get to our boat. I'm hoping there were just only people on the boat again. It would go a little bit earlier, but we shall see. Here she comes, our trusty boat.
Your name there?
Yeah, she's wonky. She's right side heavy. But she's perfect in every way. I think if we're the only people getting on, it's like a nice little sunset boat ride. It's going to take us about half an hour, would you say, on the boat? So the sun's going to set. There's sea urchins in there as well. Might be able to see one on there. But we went snorkeling yesterday and I was a little bit seized and I just started praying, so we got the fuck out of there, didn't we? We're on, and it is just us, I can confirm. So we've got a nice little private, big kind of boat actually, for a nice sunset tour. Back on off here. Woohoo! I really want to do some fishing. I do. Go clear the water is still blows my mind. So we're going to get back, chill out for a bit. And I might go and watch the sunset if he's feeling up for it. But if not, I'm going to watch it anyway. New arrivals. This is, like as he said, it's a lot more authentic place. We're trooping out for some scran. I think we're going to this burger place.
We've just had washing back and mine was wet still, my clothes.
Yeah.
They smell like damp.
I think we're going to decide against the burger. After breaking a chair today, it's put some doubt in my mind that I'm not in the peak athletic performance at the minute. But yeah, I'm not feeling the burger. I might go for something lighter. We've decided to come here. It's like a nice spot. Hello. I'm going to keep it quick because it's copyright music. On these Cambodia lagers, I've just found out if you zip the top off, it gives you a reward. And if it says thank you, you haven't won a beer. But if it says like winner, you take it to a shop and you get another beer for free, mate. How mad is that? Just uploading the vlog, look. And this is messy. It's 8 in the morning. We just hit 100 subscribers, baby. Let's go. I'm going to do a bit of a reintroduction of myself. Hi, I'm Matt. And I'm currently travelling Southeast Asia. I'm currently in Cambodia. And I'm documenting it all for you guys to experience it with me. And for me to relive the experience later on down the line. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Karaoke going on the boat, I think. Good morning, everybody. I hope you're all well. I'm currently on Koh Rong Sanloem or Sanloem. I don't know. It keeps changing. People keep saying different things. I don't know where I am. I'm just going for some breakfast. I'm leaving Izzy in bed. I'm going to go for some breakfast. I'm going to try and sort out a boat to take us to Koh Rong because we go to Koh Rong today. So yeah, let's see how I get on. I bet I'm going to go to the same place and get BLT and an iced coffee because that is an absolute winner combo. Excuse my appearance. The coffee is pretty gross. Well, it's not gross. It's just not that great. A little BLT one. I've scran brekkie. It was pretty decent. £8.25 it came to, so it's not cheap, but island life ain't cheap, man. They obviously have to pay for the, you know what I mean, getting it here is just long. But I've got a ticket to a place. It's the Mad Monkey on Koh Rong, which is next door to our hostel, because we've decided to go for a more quiet hostel, but which is next to a busy hostel. We get the best of both worlds. Also, we're going to Nestival, which is a festival, I guess, hosted by a hostel on the same beach, and it's meant to be quite drum and bassy. So a little drum and bass festival in Cambodia. We're going to get back, get his up, get back in. Need to check out for 11. Come to get some food for Izzy. Had a bit of a nightmare morning. Izzy's washing's got new stains in, they're still wet.
Yeah, Matt's all got wet boxers and our shorts are all wet. We're just gonna have like a damp smelling bag, which is not ideal, but
yeah, we're only going around the corner, so it's a case of just like getting it back out, but it does need washing again. Some
of it I reckon we can get away with, but some of it just smells like mould. It's damp.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
It's a shame.
And that's the port pier we're getting it off, so we've got to get there 10 minutes before, and then we're off.
But we need to decide. We need to decide next steps. So I'm thinking our plan of action is go to Malaysia, fly to Malaysia from Phnom Penh, we're thinking, or maybe Sihanoukville. We're going to compare and see if it's worth as much in it. Spend a few nights in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. There's even a cute little island right off of Kuala Lumpur, which a lot of people go to like a night or two. Maybe go there for a night or two, we'll see. And then fly to.
You'll have to wait and find out. Got our bags on. We're ready to go. We're currently beached. Can you look how shallow it is? We're beached on the beach. It's a bit choppy. There's a storm over there which you want to get away from. Whoosh. So that's when I'm going to leave this vlog, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate the support. Like I said, we've officially hit 100 subscribers. We're going over 100 subscribers. So the next goal is 500 subscribers is probably the most suitable goal. The next vlog you're going to be watching is arriving in Koh Rong, if we get there safely. Well, we'll definitely do, because I'm now, settling in, exploring, finding the places. Yeah, it should be a good one. See you in the next one, ladies and gentlemen. Safe.